Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is January the 3rd, 2024, and today the topic is an expected end. Good morning and happy Wednesday, y'all. Yeah, happy Wednesday. I hope that you guys had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I had another day of rest by the grace of God. The guest that had signed up to be on GSL yesterday, she ended up rescheduling on her own. So that worked out in my favor because I wasn't really feeling up to it. And so because of that, I had a full day of rest again. Like I said, I'm feeling much better. I'm gonna try to go and do my shift at work today because tomorrow is my cousin's funeral. And yeah, so that's the general plan. But we're gonna see what the Lord do, you know. Um, honestly, there is a lot on my heart and mind, and I think uh I feel like I guess the best thing for me to do is be transparent because that's usually what I do here. Again, share the ups and downs of life and everything like that. In the hopes to be encouraging and inspiring. And I know that's one thing I was thinking about, like right before I went live, is how encouraging and inspiring have I been over the past couple of days. Um, because honestly, I don't know how I feel. I don't even. It's just such a weird feeling that I feel right now. Such a weird place to be in mentally. You know, it's a brand new year. And it's not that I don't feel like it's a new year and that I don't know that it's the new year, but I don't know. I guess it's kind of like what I was talking about yesterday. Uh, so anyway, that's playing a part in it. um, acknowledging the new year, and then two, I guess just acknowledging all the things that has been going on in my life. Yes, from the accident to my cousin to uh so much more. And I don't know if I'm feeling lost today. I don't know if I'm feeling like honestly, I guess I'm just in this place where it's kind of weird. Like, because I know, okay, the past couple of days, which is the first couple of days of the new year, like I said, me and my husband pretty much have been under the weather. So we've been just trying to heal. We just been trying to like get back, you know, healthy. Um, so I guess that is kind of taking us out of some of our routines, right? And then I'm already going to be out of my work routine based on, again, the funeral. Um, and then, I mean, I've been doing the juice routine. That is something that has, uh, I guess, maintained, but I'm kind of feeling like I'm just going through the motions, right? Um, Now today I did feel led to, do a deep dive and deep studies and da 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 da, and here I am to do and give the juice. Um, However, I guess I just took a little extra time to pray. Um, I mean, I guess I just seek the Lord because I don't know. I don't know if it's just because again, last year was just so amazing, you know. Just from the beginning to the end, this was like, oh, abundance 2023, right? Um, and I'm not saying that this year won't be just as amazing. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, who knows what the Lord's gonna do, Um, I'm starting the year off with everything that I left off with in 2023. you know, um, I still got my team. Everything's still going and flowing. Um, it just feels a little different. It feels weird, strange. I guess to not have like clear goals, right, or clear like something to attain. So I don't know if that's what it is. That's different for me this year. Thus far, I know I got stuff to do. Like I said, my main thing I need to be doing, outside of healing, but the past couple of days was focused on healing, right? Um, Outside of that, um, I need to focus on this show that's coming up in February, right? If the Lord's will, right? Let's be clear about that, right? um, and stuff. But outside of that, like, I mean, I don't know if I can't speak too much on last year. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I came into the year with like so many goals. I mean, I know I was like, okay, we had to go to hit 1,000 subscribers and da 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 da, but now that we did all of that, which thank you, right? Thank each and every one of you all. It's not that there isn't more to do, right? There is more to do. It's just, I mean, not just saying I want to make sure I'm in the will of God, that's what came into my heart and mind. um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Has something shifted in me, right? Um, Due to all of the things that have been going on. Um, I don't know, y'all. I just figured I would be open and honest, right? About this place that I'm in, this mental place I'm in. And who knows? I feel like I might need to go talk to somebody, as they say. I mean, like I said, I do have my confidants and my mentor and things of that nature. So I might, reach out to someone else. But, I have been bouncing the idea about therapy and things of that nature. Which we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna pray about it. We'll see what the Lord do. If He open up some doors for that, then cool. I'm not against it. And I definitely think, perhaps people need it. Probably more people need it than they think. Um, and stuff. So I'm not sitting here saying that I don't, right? Because I'm sure I do. Need some type of therapy. And stuff, because we all do. We all go through stuff and everything. So I guess I say all of that to say, friends, that a lot's been on my heart and mind, and I guess that's where this topic kind of is inspired by, because with all of these things that was on my heart and mind, I just was like, well, Lord, uh, so I guess I just started to ask all the questions, right? Started to be like, all right, well, what's going on with death? And, you know, what happens with this? What happens with that? Um, Looking into this phrase and expected end, all of the different things. And ended up reading more about, Jesus's 1,000-year reign and all of that. And I guess my thing is, there's so much honestly for us to learn, explore, study when it comes to the Word of God. So much that we can do it every day, as you guys witness here on the Juice, and still not know much of anything. And that's, if nothing else, if y'all don't get nothing else from me, right? I hope that you were encouraged and inspired to get on your own journey and allow the Lord to lead and guide you, right, in every aspect of your life. And I guess reveal himself to you, and everything like that. Because even in my moments, right, like this morning, I just at some point, as I prayed and I cried and I didn't have the words to pray. I prayed in the spirit and it brought me peace. And and um and that's just something that it can't be explained, you know? So I don't know if anyone else has experienced that. I'm sure people have. I'm not saying nobody's experienced. I'm just saying, yeah, it looks like I left my tissue on the other side of the room. No, but yeah, I don't know if whoever you are listening to the side of my voice, if you've ever experienced that. Um, I don't know. I guess I just see God's word proven to be true in my life. You know, it does give that peace that surpasses all understanding. And it's like, yes, you can be going through whatever. And like I said, you couldn't even have the words. But knowing he's there, knowing he knows, knowing he cares. I mean, that can be everything to somebody. And I guess I'm kind of sad right now because I'm thinking about people that don't have that hope, you know? They go through life without faith, hope, love, joy, peace. They go through life without these things. Maybe because they weren't taught, maybe because, they grow up and they just live life and they don't think that this stuff matters, right? They don't think, what does this have to do with life? This Bible thing, you know? Whatever, there's so many reasons why. It's just so interesting. Because I don't even know. I even imagine myself to be where I'm at, you know? I know when I went live right now, I didn't think I was going to be crying. I thought I might have been just recording the juice like I always do. Yeah. But I feel led to share with you all my testimony. So here I am, which I'm thankful and grateful for because I guess it just gives me, the clarity, right? So Lord, I thank you for that. But yeah, so an expected end. I mean, one thing we all know is that we're all going to die, right? There's very few of us humans. Only a few in the Bible now. I don't even know if there's any present day that have, gone to heaven without dying. Elijah, who was the other one? Well, hey, Elijah is one of my favorite biblical figures, so of course I'm gonna remember here. But I don't know. I guess that close call, and like I said, my cousin, and yeah, like I said, I mean, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was being honest about the fact that sometimes it just feels like, and I told y'all this on the juice before, so I'm not saying nothing new that y'all don't know that I already feel. But yeah, when I go to family functions, just like you looking around and you wondering who's next, and then realizing that, hey, God, it could have been me. I probably was next, and then the Lord saw fit to give me another day. And you're like, well, Lord, what happens next? Is anybody confused about that? Because then sometimes you hear so many different things, and then if you don't know God and you don't read about that, that's something totally different. Like maybe you ain't even thinking about it. Maybe this ain't even no question, right? for those that are living that way. But for again, if you read Bible and things of that nature, then it's like, oh, what happens, and X, Y, and Z, and then okay, if you're a believer, this happens. If you're not a believer, that happens. So there's only two options, and all of this, and then I took a little dive into looking into the timeline of the end times, right? And things of that nature. And sometimes I ain't gonna lie, like it crosses my mind wondering, like, well, I know we're in the end times, right? um, but then I know they say we always been in the end times, right? So then it's like, well, could we possibly be in quote unquote, like I said, the tribulation period or something like that without knowing, or would that be something that everybody just knows? And I'm like, I don't recall nothing in history talking about a bunch of people being raptured, so that means that's next, so I guess it ain't happened yet, so therefore we're not in tribulation. So it's just so many questions, y'all, so many different questions. So if you're caring about any of the things that I've shared this morning in regards to what got me to this topic today, then I hope that you'll be encouraged and inspired by the things that I came across to share. All right, let me get some water. I'm out here crying, y'all. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get into it. Romans 14:8. It says, for if we live to the Lord. And if we die to the Lord. So then, whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's. Again, I like I was saying the other day, and like I'm learning, listen, look, if you're a young person listening to me, I pray that you go ahead and get this understanding now. So you don't live or you don't miss out on your older years, whatever the case may be, right? If we understand that we're the Lord's, and everything is about Him, and according to His will and things of that nature, then I mean, hey, it will change the way you live. It will change your focus, your desires, your needs, your wants. I don't have anything else to add to that, really. I mean, I know we're humans, right? We want to do what we want to do. And we can. We got free will to do whatever we want to do. But I mean, the little time that I did try that, friends, listen. At least my tears now are pretty much tears of joy and tears of like just for other people. Back in the day, your girl probably was borderline depression. Who knows what all I was going through? Like, not even really even knowing, just going through stuff. And I was just thinking I might need to go pull out my old diary, just remind myself where the Lord done brought me from. But anyway, yeah, just something to think about, y'all. It just puts things into perspective to just understand that God is in control and we are His, and it's only beneficial to live for Him. Let's keep going. So then, John 11:25-26, it says, Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me, though he die, yet shall he live. And everyone who lives and believes in me shall never die. Do you believe this? I guess that's the same question for us today. Do we believe this? Again, I don't think a lot of us acknowledge this, so we probably don't. And the interesting thing is too that these people, they didn't have all the technology we have. They didn't have all the great whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they were able to, walk and talk with the Lord and experience him on a whole nother level. Now, granted, he lives in us, the Holy Spirit, and just a whole nother thing that I guess they didn't have that we do have. I'm sorry for anybody that's grotesque by me sniffing, but like I said, I wasn't sneezing or sniffing or nothing till I started crying. So my apologies. But anyway, but basically, again, the point is that this is the deal, and to receive the gift, we got to believe. And yeah, once again, I don't have too much to add, so let me go on and keep going. Matthew 24:42. Therefore, stay. Let me see. Stay, of course, for you do not know what day. Oh, stay awake. Okay. Therefore, stay awake, for you do not know which day your Lord is coming. I know, yeah, people talk all the time about the rapture, right? They talk about different things. Or again, some people don't talk about nothing at all, right? I guess we live like we're going to live forever, even though we are. So I mean, and I guess we always was supposed to live forever, right? But at the same time too, the Bible does say that, we're all gonna die once or whatever the case may be. And there was only like a select, like real few that didn't have to die. So with that being said, we don't know the day or the hour, like the Bible tells us in a variety of ways and in a variety of verses. And because we don't know, we have to live accordingly, right? We have to stay ready, right? So we don't have to get ready, as they say. And I mean, I guess today I can, lead you on a little path to try to, get mentally prepared for what to expect according to the Bible. And that is, you guys could just check out gotquestions.org. There's an article. It's called "What is the End Times Timeline?" Go check that out. Get mentally prepared. And I mean, I guess ultimately the juice is that, friends, I mean, everything is going to be happening according to God's plan, his will, his way. And yeah, I mean, ultimately the juice is that, yeah, this is unexpected. And we're the only ones that need to catch up. Right? We need to catch up to God's plan. That's best for you to get on in alignment with God's plan. Um, but again, the choice is yours, and that's the juice. Now, the Bible verse of today is Psalm 119:11. It says, "Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee." Friends, I hope y'all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspirational juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. There you go. Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. Anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I hope that you all are encouraged and inspired. Thank you all for liking, subscribing, sharing, all those wonderful things. You know, I guess it just, honestly, I just come before the Lord and I just ask him to just use me. And he just used me every time. I mean, you know, because I felt like I didn't really have much of anything of significance to outside of the Bible verses. I was like, Lord, I don't, you know. Like I said, my mind has just been in, I guess, like limbo the past couple of days. Now, granted, like I said, me and hubby was sick, and we both been like off our routines and stuff like that. I mean, except me, I've been back on the juice routine, but you know, I've just been kind of. It like I said earlier, it's just really been feeling weird. Like I don't know like what all it is. It could, like I said, I think there is a lot going on and stuff, but. And like I said, I think again the accident probably got something to do with the way my mind, you know what I'm saying, and then my cousin, and you know, so it's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on at one time. But I thank God for grace and mercy. I thank God for again this platform with GSL. I thank God for the juice and being able to just take out the time to, you know, study and try to, you know, do my best. I know there's no way to be quote unquote perfect out here and things of that nature. And but I just thank God for like I said, just again life, health, strength, and I just pray that I'm in His will. That's all I can really do. Like I don't know what all this year is going to bring. I don't have no particular plans or goals. Like I said, I had a lot of stuff last year. I really did. Like I was like I wanted to put out a movie. I finally put out a movie. I mean, you know, like I said, there's other goals and stuff to do. You know, I made my to-do list last year and stuff. But I don't know, we're gonna see what the Lord do. You know, I guess I'm just gonna maybe even seek the Lord more about what He wants to do, right? He wants me to do. Since He gave me the chance to stick around, you know what I'm saying? Well, Lord, what do you want me to do? What do you want to do through me? You know, I know the past few days when I was listening to the Soul Space app, it's been all again about purpose and, you know, and I'm supposed to be writing prompts about da 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 da. But I just really haven't. It just started to feel like, you know, maybe you're like, what doesn't matter? It doesn't matter. Like I sit here all day and be like, and I'm gonna do all the blah 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 and get all the da, 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 you know, all the it don't matter. Like it don't matter. Like I guess like I said, when it comes to, you know, your life, you know, and stuff like that, like, and you measure it up. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I hope you all was encouraged and inspired by again the transparency, the juice itself, and And I guess that's all I got to say about that. Y'all have a great day. I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow, the Lord's will. Bye.